Are the technical glitches perhaps a good sign, showing that demand exceeded expectations?
You know, honestly, have no idea. I think the reality is technical glitches are sort of commonplace in big launches. You know, you've seen it with HBO and Game of Thrones. You never like to see these things. It's obviously unfortunate for Disney. Maybe it was demand driven. Who really knows? I think the reality is it's irrelevant in the scheme of this is Disney's long-term strategy. I mean, Bob Iger has thrown down the gauntlet. This is the future of the company. It's streaming. It's not even just about Disney Plus. I mean, he's moving FX content hours after it is on television, on your cable system. It's going to be on Hulu now. And so it really is leaving the legacy bundle in the past. And I think as long as these technical issues are not ongoing, meaning 2-3 weeks from now, as long as you're not still hearing about technical issues, no one's going to remember about the early troubles this morning.
And Lucas, today, did Disney cement itself as a clear, formidable competitor to Netflix and the likes in the streaming wars?
I think so, and it has for a long time now. If you ask people in Hollywood, around the entertainment business, and to some extent in Silicon Valley, and especially on Wall Street, most people have viewed Disney Plus as the most competitive of the new services. You know, Apple TV Plus just doesn't have the same library. Peacock and HBO Max are much further out. And Disney is the largest entertainment company in the world. Its movie studio is dominant by adding a lot of assets from Fox. It has some of the best TV shows in the world. You know, the real question moving forward will be how many of these streaming services can the market tolerate? Right now we have Hulu, Amazon, and Netflix, with Netflix being the clear leader. Most people expect that Disney Plus will be kind of additive to Netflix, that people will be able to pay for both. But if it slows the growth of new subscribers to Netflix at all, that's bad news for the company and for investors in it.
Rich, react a little bit to those comments. How do you see Disney in the context of the broader streaming wars?
You know, I look at it pretty differently, because I think about the world from the standpoint of the legacy cable bundle, where people spend anywhere from, at the low end, for call it $45, $50 for one of these over-the-top cable services like Hulu Live or YouTube TV, upwards of $100 or more for Comcast or Charter Spectrum. Those bundles are going away. I mean, the consumers are just giving up on those bundles. Cord cutting is at record paces. And I think seeing all of this great content from Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus, Netflix, Amazon, soon Peacock from NBC, it's just making it easier and easier to cut the cord, and that frees up a tremendous amount of wallet. And so this is like adding fuel to a fire that's already started burning, and this is going to make it that much easier to cut the cord going forward. And I really think that this is sort of the industry. You know, today is like a real watershed moment. This is Disney basically saying, look, the cable bundle's in the past, the future is streaming. We're going to put all of our best assets onto streaming, and whatever happens to the bundle, that's, you know, so be it. It's going to be a tough place for ESPN and their future, but I think Disney is clearly telling you that they know that the bundle is dead, or certainly dying, and they've got to move forward.
So, Rich, you talk about the cannibalization of traditional cable subscriptions. Dan Ives over at Wedbush said about 10% of Netflix's base could be at risk with Apple and Disney. Do you have figures on if there's cannibalization going on at Netflix and some of the competitors?
Honestly, I think it's one of the more absurd comments I've heard. You know, the reality is consumers want to stream. They want to stream lots of stuff, and these are not replacement products. You're not choosing between Netflix and Disney Plus. You're saying, oh, I don't need cable service anymore. If you're not a sports fan, you're going to give up on cable service. If you want to watch The Crown this week, Disney Plus doesn't satisfy that. If you want to watch back episodes of Friends, you're going to need HBO Max. I mean, look, people have had HBO for years, and HBO's been far more expensive than Netflix. HBO has 34 million subscribers today. No one is saying, oh my God, I have Netflix, I don't need HBO anymore. These things are going to coexist just the way HBO and Showtime have coexisted. These, you know, I think about it less in terms of price to value than what do you actually want? What does the consumer want? If you want this content, if you want Stranger Things, if you want The Crown, if you want Dolomite Is My Name, if you want The Irishman, mean you have to have Netflix. If you want Mandalorian, you're going to need Disney Plus. And so I don't think these are substitutes the way some people are making them out to be. I think the loser is going to be the entertainment bundle, where there's a lot of content that's been overpriced with very little flexibility. And I think that's where people should be looking for where these dollars and subscribers come from.